Welcome to today's stream where we're playing Muscovy. Shout out to Sloba who gifted 20 subs to see me play Muscovy. And what's funny is that we played Muscovy around the same time last year. And I wasn't so experienced with the new Russia mechanics and mission tree. But this time, I'm more experienced. I did my diplomacy, and you can see the players on exclamation mark players. There's actually quite a bit of dead space here. The closest player is Lithuania, who we have a border with. Then Sweden. Let me do this now quickly, because people are getting angsty. I just did my stream intro. I'm doing my states now. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, but this time we are more experienced. These EU4 players. No patience. No patience. Enforce religious unity, expansion zealotry, religious diplomats, development of temples. I have a Google Doc. I wrote down everything, all of them, so I don't forget. And clerical education. Okay. And then the boyars, we give strong duchies. Increased levies, not yet. Strong duchies. Boyar right of council. Boyar officer rights. Okay, that's it for now. Burghers, indebted to the burghers. And promote burgher upkeeping. And where is it? Trade steering plus 10. And then the Cossacks, we give yearly army tradition. That's it for now. Okay, we don't sell crownlands. We get the level 2 inflation advisor. We get the level 2 trade. I don't like that level 2 trade advisor. I want him to be level 1. That costs us 25 diplo. And then we'll do that for now. Okay. And we can now start speed 1. Don't summon diet yet, but I will give my Cossacks this and seize Crownland. And just like that, do Novgorod and Lithuania as my rivals. Click this mission, Unrest and Reform Progress. And then this mission, which is going to give us 2 options. Either we can get permanent claims, or we get regular claims, but we get core cost reduction until the end of the game. And a diplomat is what we're going to do. And that means that we can declare war on this guy. Use this general. Maybe we get a better general here with a siege pip. We did. Put this army here. Start building spy network on this guy and building spy network on this guy. Okay. Next thing we want to do is concentrate metropolitans. Speed up game from speed 2. Like this. And do manpower recovery speed and discipline to start. The army here. Get ready to declare war on Ryazan. We're immediately just going for conquest here. And we also want to collect in Kazan. Just like that. And declare war on this guy for Tula. Go into my guys here. Put enable divert trade on all our subjects. And put them just on siege. Now go speed 3. Just like that. And then I'll message Sweden. Because we did some pre-game Diplo. I did pre-game Diplo. I'm tryharding this game. Because you know, Sloba, he asked me, can you tryhard one game again? I'm going to tryhard this game. You can do show strength on Novgorod now. And then I'll message Lithuania. Do show strength on Novgorod now. like. Okay. And we're not gonna go admin focus yet, but we will go admin focus soon. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go admin focus from now. After Norway, we're let's fight Norway. Okay. I'm gonna message him. Then declare it. I'm going in now. Going to just deck for Colm. So right away we're starting with like 3 wars. Any generals going to 2. We can do one of these now. Take that.
Muscovy time.
Muscovy time. This is accurate. I wouldn't put it into the, just so you know, I wouldn't put something into the title of the stream unless it was accurate. FYI. And now message this guy, I'll siege and win my war, and you can just do it easy, no rush. You can do some other conquest war in the meantime. But since you declared, even after I take land, you will still be able to show strength. Oh, player list is always updated unless I update it and put it. I mean, it's always not updated unless I put it into the stream title, which in that case, it's updated. I'm gonna buy the cheap mercs. Diplomacy with Sweden is he wants to stay to Kola. I don't know why, but he does. And he wants to be able to do show strength on Novgorod. So that's the deal there. I'm not going low morale, it's just that one stack is low. See if I can win this war without fighting his army. Are you sure this is copyright free, YouTube? I'm getting a little sus. Let's put something I know that's not copyright free. Wait, I might not have to fight war. Oh. Still gonna have to kill those guys because it's separatists. They'll be a little bit weaker because they're separatists instead of army troops. message him now. Declare humiliation war now on God. There you go. My game sounds a little low, but I think that's just my... There you go. When the delete ray is on fort. Be safe here. We're not going to make any forts that aren't on forest to start, just in case we have Uzbek turns on our deal. Uzbek is doing a war against no guy, so he's keeping the deal. If he's not, he would have rushed down for this right away. A little concerning to me here is that Poland is directly helping Lithuania in an AI war. That means they're boxing. Right away, we know they're boxing. That means that we might be facing a 2v1 against Lithuania, Poland at some point here. Remember, deals aren't permanent, and they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be permanent. Permanent deals kind of just make the game stale. I think Lithuania, Poland is the biggest threat to us, but Uzbek, of course, is also a constant threat in the early game until we get our ideas out. You see, Muscovy starts with 15% shock damage received. If we go defensive ideas in this mod, we can get another 12.5 shock damage, and then if we go religious ideas, religious plus defensive gives us another 12.5 shock damage. So 25 shock damage, 40 shock damage received. So until we get that, like, Uzbek / Bukhara is kind of a threat to us. You know, and like I said, even though we made a deal, doesn't mean that he's going to honor the deal. Doesn't mean that the deal is going to last forever, right? So until we get to that point, Uzbek is an existential threat to us. But once we get to that point, I think we will be able to face Uzbek and Bukhara / Bukhara on open terrain. Alright, I'm gonna get the other merc stack now. He's gonna keep consolidating these guys. I need all 12 to siege. It's a capital plus fort in this mod, 12 people to siege. I'm gonna message Lithuania. Get on Novgorod's provinces. He has. And I'm helping him in good faith, you know, that way if he does decide to gank me with Poland, he feels at least maybe a little bit bad, but you know, he could be just a psycho. He's might not feel bad at all. Actually, here's actually the play with this peace deal. We do humiliate so we can get the age goal. We go this province, this province, this province, this province. Then we go like this province, this province, something like or this province. Yeah. We eat the land for ourselves, and we also get ready for our next war, which is Kazan. Okay. And then we do like this. And we give Bella 0 this province, and we give him this province. We give both of these guys mill access. Give that guy mill access too. And we royally marry our subjects. Actually, as a matter of fact, we want to make these guys incorporated vassals. It's a mod thing. It makes integrating them cheaper, but it costs 100 gov cap. We just lost 200 gov cap. But we'll make these guys cheaper later. And the reason why we don't go for Tavir now is because we now hope that Tavir declares war on Muscovy, which he should have a claim. There you go, there's his claim. So he's going to take this stuff, and then we take more from Novgorod by declaring war on Tavir. Then we declare war on Kazan here for Kazan. We lost a general, so we can promote a colonel here to 2 siege. Perfect. I think this province is going to take like 12 to siege as well. Thank you for the subs, Sloba, Sheris, Ismail. It's all because of Sloba we're playing this campaign. Yeah, the meme sound effect on the wars. Need 12 to siege this. Yeah, there's a lot of provinces here. Oh, good. Ooh, a 6-4 general. Put Rostov on... Oh, we have to remember to put these guys back on divert trade. And there you go. Tavir declares war on Novgorod. Perfect. Well, that guy's dead. I'm not going to even waste the mill on Scorch Earth. Okay, we're out of manpower anyways. Just need siege Kazan, and this is easy. I don't want to really engage Kazan's army. He's horde, still both of us tech 3. On flat terrain, it's going to be painful, so might as well just siege and dodge his army here. How many players in this game? About 50. About 50 player game. Players, it just shows nearby players. By nearby, it's like players that I might interact with this session. Jin Zhao, I probably won't interact with. Same with the Persian guys, but I still put them on there. Yeah. So we just dodge. Our manpower is already slaughtered right now, but like I said, it's fine. Now we siege race. Don't full core yet. I don't think mod is correct. If someone wants to be a trooper and put the actual mod. I said we don't full core yet. Kazan siege, perfect. Yes, Russia's ideas are slightly modified. Same with Muscovy ideas. I'd say that's the big difference. Other than that, the mission tree is vanilla. With some nerfs in the mission tree. Like the Imperial mission tree I know is nerfed in some ways. Imperial Russia mission tree is nerfed in some ways. But besides that, no. No changes. Alright. Kazan peace deal. This. This. Yeah. And I gotta give land again to subject. Sardom, I think, might be a little nerfed. Alright, and then I'm gonna make my perm a little bit bigger. First, I'm gonna core myself. We can do subjugate Kazan mission. Gives us our next claims. And then we're going to attack this guy so he can be present on two continents. What benefit does half stating land? It gets rid of the overextension, makes them go to 50% autonomy instead of 90 autonomy. As you can see right here, it goes to 50% autonomy because it's considered a colonial core. And I can make sure I can keep admin coring everything. We are on admin focus with a level 2 admin advisor right now. And then we put this guy on autonomous. And then we can turn off this. We can start improving relations with this guy. Oh wait, wrong guy. Start improving relations with this guy. We'll marry this guy. We'll marry this guy. Relations with that guy. It increases the governing cost, but colonial core is half the governing cost than a full core. Does not increase the state cost. Unless you're talking about governing capacity, then yes, it does increase the governing capacity. We did lose 200 governing capacity because we made both of these incorporated vassals, so they're cheaper to integrate. Now we got a defensive alliance with Sweden. That's good. I don't want to lose admin right now. I'd rather lose money than admin right now. Admin is more valuable than gold. And there you go. Tavir only went... He only increased his land by one province. I mean, it's something. It's something, chat. And this will make us present on 2 continents. Continent Asia. Good. So that's 1 age goals get down. Number 2 coming up. Did Renaissance spawn? It did. Okay, I made a bit of a mistake here. I needed to turn on advancement effort. That's just going to put this everywhere. It's different than vanilla. 0.33 institution growth everywhere. Very strong. And now we're going to do our Tavir War. Why is my name here, chat? Or by overextension. Great, we're able to core everything. I want to click diet yet, and I'll show why later. Well, I can just explain. When we're done with Great Horde, we're gonna have a period of peace. We're gonna have no manpower. Well, we can also force to have no manpower by making regiments temporarily. And we will roll for discounted advisor for regaining 50% of our manpower. In which case we will turn on our army professionalism maybe. I'm still debating whether we should do that or not. And there we go. We are present now on 2 continents. That's another age goal objective. Age goal objectives so we can get our bonuses. So in this mod, every culture group, every tech group has a unique age bonus. You can see here, Western get colonial range and colonist. Specific countries get dip rep, vassal force limit, and vassal acceptance. Indians get trade efficiency. Eastern European get manpower recovery speed. Chinese get 5 dev cost. Nomadic get income from vassals, looting speed, available loot. And then West African, Central African, East African get land attrition, core costs, and unjustified demands. So this mod on every age, there's a unique bonus for every culture group. Yes, it does have a 2 slender bonus, but we're using all of our bonuses on our estates. On our... Time does fly, Albigaz. We can make this faster by putting this guy in charge. And then putting this guy on this army. Okay, I'm gonna delete Muscovy fort. And delete Kazan fort. And now that this war is pretty much over, do the next step. This we can take all the land because we're gonna feed this to Rostov. So Rostov, grant province this one, grant province this one, grant province this one. And I'm pretty sure it's this one, but just to make sure, province this one. Okay. And we're gonna do our next war now against Great Horde. This is gonna give us a stab because we're going to go straight to Sarai so we can get that stab from sieging Sarai, ending the yoke. What is it called? Tatar yoke. Ending the Tatar yoke. The siege general here. There we go. There's the stab. Is this mod from the... This is Witcher 3 playlist from YouTube that we're listening to right now, chat. We're actually not selling titles, by the way. Not now. We want to stay at least above 10 crownlands. Actually, even now, I think we're losing autonomy. Yeah, we are. Until we get this and this. 10 crownlands at war makes us lose autonomy. And autonomy is pretty important here for two reasons. One, reform progress, growth is based off of autonomy. Second reason is that I'm gonna play a little bit of a tax build here, and low crownlands means tax modifiers, and also I want to be able to add and remove things from my estates. I don't want my estates to be powerful, basically. Too powerful. I want them to be powerful enough that they give us the bonus. There we go. Want to do expand infrastructure on Muscovy. A bit unlucky that our trader died before we got radical reforms, but it is what it is. Probably gonna have to take another loan here. Ottoman spawn faceting, that's pretty standard. Gold mine, yes, we will full core it. We will state and full core it once we can, but we're still coring the rest of the state. And then we take our unique age, which is our unique privilege, noble privilege, or a government reform. Separate the boyars, 5 tax, and government power, which is these things. Come on, trade advisor. There he is. I'm gonna take this battle. Break the Tatar yoke. We broke it. Okay, this is gonna be a crazy peace deal. I'm going to delete this fort, and I'm going to release Astrakhan. I'm going to give Astrakhan 1 more province. I'm going to improve relations with Astrakhan. Now we have Age of Peace. For a little bit. I'm going to use these mercs to deal with rebels. And I'm going to do this and click here. Nice, manpower 50%. Perfect. And we got a little bit more to core. We basically don't want a full core except for gold mine until we get Tech 5 admin, which is ideas. I will also full core Novgorod. Pretty high dev province. Okay, and then we also, now that the burghers are loyal, I'm going to dev some dip and 1 mil here. And Moscow. We're gonna dev this to 30, Moscow. Now we go around whacking rebels from our newly conquered land. That's a big expansion, start chat. Holy. And now if we keep up with ideas, this is amazing. But we need radical reforms to be able to keep up. Producing 12 admin a month, which is pretty nice, but at the cost of lower mil per month. I'd say that was pretty smooth. Our regular troops, I'm going to full consolidate. I believe there's also more metropolitans that we can concentrate. Make sure we put back on advancement effort everywhere. We can keep gaining the institution. Then we check when we can annex this guy, 57.
GIGACHAD.
6 rebel, Novgorod rebels. He rushed Bukhara formable. Okay, so we didn't have to delete forts on the flat terrain. Lol. It's okay. I have a fort set up in mind anyways. We're collecting in Kazan still, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it might be more worth to do this And divert trade from Astrakhan. Like that. Let's check. A little bit better doing what I just did. Let's see if this is... This still hasn't gone Astrakhan's trade yet. I just don't want to defend the south of my land, so if there's no fort, it's less war score if we get into a war. I want to keep the fights in this area of our land, so no forts right here. Fort here when we have the money for it. When we have the money for it, definitely a fort here. On the mountain. Now we can reduce autonomy. We can just do everything because we should be close to 20 crownlands. Okay, new champion of the joust. Take him. And it was not worth it, chat. It was not worth taking the champion of the joust. I got scammed by the game. I should ban the game. That was not worth 100 tradition general, and he was that. Wow, my neighbors all have much better starting trees. Really need radical reform. Karelian separatists. I have 3 government interactions. Like is asking for tributes. Move away and just pop them out. Search here. Search. Yeah, there's also new monuments. Wait, what? We patiently wait. And we do this. We can take this moment of respite to take a look at the world. Before we do that, though, we do this. To get age bonus. This is the Witcher 3 soundtrack. That would probably make more sense, Nico. Nico. We give our tribute to this guy so he doesn't declare war on us. Pay off this loan and build another church. This event again. We'll dev the gold mine later, maybe. Really dev it now. Later. Oh, Ottoman Mamluks war is happening. Maybe we can watch. We're both too poor to do it. Tatar yoke is still there? No, it's not. Oh, the Bukhara tribute? Yeah, it's so I don't have to fight Bukhara. Lithuania and Poland are boxing. That's easy way to die as Muscovy. Gotta pick our battles. If I get weak fighting Bukhara, Lithuania just comes in with Poland. And then we're dead. Najile, thank you for the prime. Have to pee. BRB 2 minutes. Bathroom. Here we go. Turn this off now. And also switch to this guy. A level 3 advisor that's discounted. Worth. I need mill. And I need radical reforms. The question is, do I greed? I'm gonna do this even without the burger privilege. We'll dev this to 5. Or to 6, actually. I'm going to fall a little bit behind in dip tech here. Because we're going to start annexing this subject. The total cost, 228. What is the total cost? 120. Okay, so we'll have to wait until this one's about 60... No, about 45%, and then we start this one. Okay, so for greeting, we don't do Golden Age economic now. We do Golden Age economic with the Ivan. Cause he's like a 655. Oh, we always go for radical reforms. I don't even consider that greedy. I just consider that the play, you know? Gold is a little nerfed in the mod. How's our institution growth going? Do this, and then also getting manpowered by doing that. Oh, and now that we did the mission, we can also click this and this. Got excited for a second, thought that was Phantom Land, thank you. Why not let them dev for you? They don't really dev that much, and I want to get rid of these guys so this guy's not disloyal. Plus, we keep Bella 0 perm and Astrakhan. It's not like we're getting rid of all of our subjects. We're only getting rid of 2. And Skov. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't think I am. Dev this first before I do this.
Crimea belongs to us.
I'm sure this one will dev a lot. Gonna embargo my rivals. We're about to get 200 governing capacity when we integrate these vassals. This one will be done 61, so it's not that long. We get 200 because we incorporated them, remember? Yeah, gold did get nerfed. Minus tip rep. Spain. Where's my radical reforms at? Is Grey Horde a player slot? No, it's not. Exclamation mark players if you want to see nearby players. Here's player map mode right now. Burgundy France war started. Maybe we can watch it. He's dealing with rebels. Who declared the war? Burgundy. Here we go, mill focus now. We've caught up to admin tech, and we're actually ahead of Poland with admin tech, even though he has a better ruler. How it's done, chat. We still haven't fired radical reforms. I need a discounted admin advisor though when I get radical reforms. We're gonna go defensive ideas. And we're gonna stack mill now. We're not gonna take the idea. We're just gonna stack mill right now. In case we get declared war on, we can take tech 6 mill. I think that's more valuable. It's definitely more valuable because actually it's like Gecko. It's spread out, but still this is pretty big. Yeah, it's spread out through the techs, the infantry shock and infantry fire. That's good. I like that. Same with the cav shock. So tech 6 is not as important, but still we save mill here. We don't greed ideas, mill ideas. And then we now annex this subject. Did we time it good? 1461, November 61. Okay. We're gonna make it even cheaper near the end. And we can start full coring now too. Ooh, and Lithuania attacks Poland. War of Honor. Just so you guys know, selling show strengths. Loud. I think we just saw show strengths selling right there. Yeah, there's definitely something went down there. Greed. Greed. What was that Polish-Sweden war then? Oh, remove alliance. Oh. Move rivalry, I think. That's sus. Keep coring. Income should shoot to 40 after we full core everything. About 40. September. November. Do we go 4 on gold mine? Yeah, we do have to do forts eventually. We postpone it a little bit. Hopefully this Bukhara keeps his deal. I don't need to siege this. We did our duty as an overlord. Let's look for provinces to add to local organization. I think this state we can. Very close to being able to. Greed. Greed. Instead of morale, I chose trade efficiency and institution spread. That's greedy. That is really greedy. There's no way for them to tell unless they're stream sniping. If they're stream sniping, well, dude. What can you do? Stream sniping EU4. Do I have to say anything? I'm going for defensive because it has shock damage received, or stagnant shock damage received. Also some other nice bonuses like morale damage received, fort maintenance, fort defense. We're going to have a lot of forts. Garrison damage, fire damage received, which stacks well with Russian ideas. Fire damage received. Then after that, we go religious. The combination gives shock damage received, but religious on its own is also good. War score versus other religions. Permanent CB versus neighboring heathens heretics. Cost advisors with ruler's religion. Plus 10 manpower recovery speed. Missionary strength. Distribution spread in true faith provinces. Prestige per development for missionary maintenance. More tax. Yearly patriarch authority, which goes well with our tax build. Tolerance of true faith, missionary strength versus heretics. Other two don't really matter. Manpower and true faith, dev cost and primary culture, and then culture conversion cost. Then we go core ideas for more culture conversion cost, and we're doing like a one culture kind of Russia build here. Early game, the mill tactics is pretty huge, but it's not that big. But as the game progresses, it becomes less relevant. Defensive go really well with our ideas, especially with religious ideas as well. It just stacks really well. And then for scaling, if we get core and religious, so core religious has -5 dev cost in primary culture, core has 15% manpower in primary culture, 5 dev cost in primary culture, then there's 20 manpower in true faith, and then so yeah, and then there's also advisor ruler culture, and then advisor ruler religion. So that's our scaling. So basically we're gonna have to culture convert pretty early on, actually. As soon as we get 2 full idea groups, we also go this right here for another 10 culture conversion cost, and then we remove one of these here for religious culture for another 10 culture conversion cost. So we can get pretty cheap culture conversion costs, and we just culture convert everything. Even accepted cultures we're gonna culture convert. Everything will get culture converted. Okay, we're getting pretty close to annexing here. So here's what we do to make this faster. Just to be safe. I think we do this, seize this province. Not Rostov. What is this one? Torzak. And then this guy, Yaroslav, sees province, Mologna. Could have done that earlier. I thought we already had a joust. Oh, they never cored it. Oh no, they did. I don't think that was worth. I just seized it. Yeah, but where did the joust general come from if it's not from the joust? Riddle me that. Alright, I need a church here. We're about to get it anyways. Truce should be coming up. One more year. Truce with Muscovy comes up. With Novgorod. I'm Muscovy. Okay, dev gold mine to 6. And then we hover 20 crown lens for faster autonomy reduction. Oh, Ottomans won first Mamluks war. Looks like it was a stab hit. Let's check on... Ooh, France is losing. Oh no, he's winning now. He just turned the tide. Two ideas. Infrastructure ideas first, Lithuania. Aristocratic, Poland. Greedy on Lithuania, but I like it. For many reasons I like it. Can I get good events, please, game? Exclamation mark players, but I can also show player map mode. Okay, I think it's better we collect here. Okay, what are we making? 12.24. Let's collect here now. .26, let's see. Oh, actually, it's better to push. How does this guy keep spawning noble rebels? He's giving me PTSD of Oman and Vic 3. I'm gonna go admin focus because of the Russian missions and mod change. I can switch on a whim. It's pretty cool. Okay, truce expired. Still no radical reforms, by the way, chat. I dev this to 6, right? Yeah, okay. I take one more loan here. Build a church here. That's not my mod. That was added by the mod maker of this mod, Le Mages Noir. Someone wants to link mod. The mod link is not right. I mean, I could do that right now. Yeah, it's actually like 38 degrees Celsius here. It's actually getting so hot. Let me open my window because my house is getting so hot. No, I'm not changing ID group. I stay my build. Yeah, it's pool weather here. Remember, Lithuania's Muscovy in the early game were in a very fragile position. Okay, remember this. Okay, chat? Early game we're in a fragile position because we can have many enemies. Sweden could want this area because it flows into his node. It's very natural expansion for him. Goes into Baltic Sea. Lithuania could declare war so he could expand eastwards. And Bukhara, if he wants to, he formed Bukhara, but if he wanted to form the Golden Horde, he would have to expand into us. But even not so, like there's a gold mine here, there's other things that he might want. So we can't greed just because Lithuania is greeding. Lithuania is not our only potential enemy. Who are your friends? Right now I have a defensive alliance with Sweden, but there's no such thing as forever alliance. Well, there shouldn't be. There's people that play with forever alliances, which I find a bit cringe when you play with forever alliances. Makes the game stale. A bit cringe. I think I take max money this time. And I need to take this because it's trade center. I have a deal with Sweden. I don't think he's going to break it. Like, I don't have to like block him off. I'm giving him the coal estate just to be safe. Now I give Bella Zero these provinces. First though, you concentrate metropolitan here. Zero grant this province. And that's invade Novgorod. Mission. Trade power good. Take idea now. Build a little bit more troops, some Streltsy. No, it's me. Put it down. Make sure we do this still. I have to switch this back. They're crazy claims. France Burgundy Wars. Burgundy's winning. Different mod than when I played Burgundy, chat. Different mod. Like, I have to say that. Exclamation mark mod. It's Le Mages Noir. The flavor mod of the month. More churches. Yeah, it's pre-recorded. Even the message that's pre-recorded is pre-recorded, so you guys don't think it's pre-recorded. Big brain times. Oh yeah, we're big braining. For the guy asking, because Lithuania went infrastructure, shouldn't that mean we agreed? We still, that does mean we agreed, but in other ways. Like, for example, I'm not rushing Fort Line with Lithuania, which is what I would normally do in this case. Because the Tech 7 timing for Lithuania is very powerful against Muscovy. Especially if he's boxing with Poland. No, I'm kind of tired. It's pre-recorded. Chatter's right. It's a big yikes for me. Is Poland with Austria? I don't think so. There we go. Concentrate, concentrate. Oh, he is allied. Yikes. I guess they're both scaling, but he went aristocratic ideas first. It's not very greedy, Mr. Poland. You're allied with your two big neighbors. That's a big yikes, chat. Okay, we can do this. I have a defensive alliance with Sweden. Ottomans probably won't happen. He has Hungary player to worry about, and he's in his second war against Mamluks. He won the first war against Mamluks. France is also losing to Burgundy, which is crazy. Yeah, 5 dev cost. True. You're right. Another discounted mill advisor. I'll take it. Burgundy won first war. Area. Ladder Lapine, thank you for the sub. Easy choice. I'm not selling crownlands. I want to be above 20 crownlands. It'll benefit us more in the long run. Especially with the tax build. No war, only peace. What is this war you speak of? I do not know. Oh, there's the discounted admin advisor when we get radical reforms. If I do ever get radical reforms. Golden Age Ottomans. KC's Crownlands. Nice. That's a nice little tax boost. Almost 50 ducat income. That's a name, chat. Why are you laughing at that? It's messed up, dude. Now autonomy decreases by 0.3 a piece. Oh, you're joking me, dude. You're joking. What's Terra Victa? So the answer to that question is no. You couldn't tell by the way I answered it. Might be a mod. I feel like it's a mod name. Terra Victa. Come on, chat. Oh, it is a game. Are we playing more Stellaris? Maybe. I got a bunch of DMs when I played Stellaris saying that I should do an RP Stellaris game. Would you be down, Hubza, to play an RP Stellaris? Yes! Come on, baby. Let's go. Come on, radical reforms. Radicalize the reforms. I need to go admin focus again. You can just switch at a whim. It's really nice. Should upgrade this advisor. This is the Frostpunk soundtrack? No. This is Witcher 3 soundtrack. Yeah, the massive overhaul. I don't know why that would stop me from playing. That's a good idea, Maku. I think it's also time to do our multiplayer grandest RP game, where we all start with unlanded people and go all the way to Hoi 4. course, with major things holding people back so the game doesn't get stale by the middle of a U4. Time to take his Circassia vassal. Alright, I stopped full coring now. Until prosperity is really. We stop full coring until after ideas now. Admin ideas. Very nice income, 54 ducat income, chat. I'm very close to getting institution. Luckily, Renaissance starts on Tech 7 and not Tech 5. It's really nice. Really nice mod change. There's some really nice quality of life changes in this mod. Really, really nice stuff. Is my sound really low? It's not just you, I don't think. 'Cause you're like the third person in the stream that said I sound low. It's because my mic is facing the wrong way. These are prescription glasses supposed to stop me from getting migraines because I've been getting some migraines every now and then. They're alright. It's just I can't wear headphones and wear glasses. It makes my side of my head hurt. Just in case this guy dies, we have a backup discounted advisor. Always need the discounted advisors, chat. Yeah, my mic was facing the wrong way. It's my fault. Sorry, chat. This is like the 4th time this guy gets nobles. Where's Capicolo? Berg. Is Berg here?
No, he's not responded.
Does he know he's muted?
Never responded whenever I asked him.
Maybe he doesn't know he's muted.
Hello?
Ah, see?
I heard some
Should
voices.
we re-host?
I don't know. It's your. Why,
How do you
why
feel about
asking me?
how do you feel about game speed? I don't know what it's like for you. We've played 2
I've-
hours and it's 24 years.
I don't know. It's fine, I guess.
All right.
This guy refuses to surrender. This is full of Quella rebels. So cancer.
Who's this guy?
Vagina guy.
Oh, you won.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah, Poland, Lithuania are allied, and Poland and Austria are allied. And then Austria and the Pope are allied. And then Pope and England are allied. And then England and Portugal are allied. And England and Castile are allied. And then that's where the alliance chain ends. No, I'm just playing. But yes, Lithuania, Poland are allied. And Poland's also allied to Austria, so that only can mean a couple things. And Lithuania is going a greed build, infrastructure first. Do we take advantage of Lithuania's greed? No, we just greed in our own ways. We're the biggest scaling nation in the game. You guys wanted me to play Muscovy, okay? So you shouldn't get upset when I say, hey, let's just sit and scale. It's the biggest scaler in the game. Lithuania doesn't get dev costs and national ideas now. How do you scale with Bukhara? I mean, we still can do Siberian frontiers, and we still have a lot of land to work with right now. Especially if we get the Sarkasia vassal, we basically have... What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's Great Horde lands. I need to conquer that too. I can feed Astrakhan these 4 to reduce... Won't Poland and Lithuania kill each other eventually? I don't know. We don't know. What, you think I can read the future, chat? I wish. They might. They could box for the entire game. I've seen that happen before. But yeah, even without Siberian lands, and by the way, we still have Siberian pathway right here. Even without the Siberian lands, we still have great scaling potential with just this. I mean, we're already the highest dev nation in the game. We just don't have institution, which we're about to get. I should probably take institution before piecing out here. Let's see how close these are. 45, 69.698. I'm just gonna do it. And we're now number 1 GP. Keep building churches. This guy's a discounted advisor too. They're both discounted. The other guy's a backup discount. I'm gonna prioritize building what do you call it? Churches right now instead of a higher level advisor. I don't really care that we lose permanent claims because we have the Russian government where we can claim entire states. Oh. Hungary called a crusade on Ottomans. Oh, Ottomans getting ganked. More tax. I'll take it. Empower recovery speed. I'll take it. I think my siege general there. I'm gonna accept Kazani and Bashkir. I'm not gonna listen, even if you guys spam more in chat. I scale. I'm playing the biggest scaler in the game with infinite scale potential. We scale. We have a nice mid-game scaling build with culture conversion. I'm not taking the bait. Every time you guys say it though, I kind of want to take the bait. If I see a good opportunity, I'll take it. Don't worry, chat. I'm not going to just sit on my ass. No, don't scale. No, I mean, don't int. Why is my chat like this? Oh, I forgot to mute. Alright, I'm calm now. If I see a good opportunity, I'll take it, chat. Khorasan declared war on Hormuz. France dead. That's the first dead France we've seen in a while. Ben's a strong player though, and he was probably practicing up all night with his Hungarian friends in the Hungarian EU4 Discord. Sloba! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Sloba's the reason why we're playing Muscovy. He gifted 20 subs so I could play Muscovy, chat. So let's ask him. Sloba, do you think I should int or do you think I should scale? Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Let's ask Sloba. My boy, dude. He wants to see a successful campaign. He doesn't want just the easy gratification. My boy. This is a player, but I am going to do something funky here. One might say even funky. I think I just keep spamming churches even with the little interest that we have. Yeah, more churches. Actually, what's trade power looking like? Might be worth... No, more churches. Wait, what is this one? Let me build a church here so I can dev this. Get more money. Oh yeah, Hormuz is at war with Khorasan. This is a great opportunity actually. I'm minting, I mean. I'm mixing them up. This Muscovy is not historically accurate? What's not historically accurate about it? And then when we get Ivan, chat, we pop golden era economic. Actually, you know what? That's a good question. When do we get Ivan? I feed this vassal a little bit here. Actually, I think I might have to feed here. No, I can core. This is Europe? That's Europe. That's Europe. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. People from the Caucasus are like, what, dude? Of course that's Europe. People from Russia too probably are like, yeah, dude, come on. Okay. Astrakhan. Grant this province. Grant this province. Grant this province. Rest I core for myself. Bam. By the way, still no radical reforms. Feels good. And by feels good, I mean feels very bad. And then we just go 50, 34. Boop. Go to sleep, dude. Your name is I'm kinda tired. You probably need some sleep, bro. 10.5. We're min-maxing here. 10.5, 9.2, 10.2, 10.5. It goes to the highest one? No, because this one would be the highest. And then we also expand here. Great gameplay. We're going to play this very micro-intensive, perfect gameplay. This is going to be a really strong Russia at this rate. This is Russia. I don't listen to the peasants. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Royal marriage this guy. Should probably also improve relations with him. Oh, I didn't call you poor. Oh. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da bum bum. Greed. Don't tell the Lithuania player. How hard do I greed? I really should build the fort here, honestly. I mean, how far are we from soon? I can just annex this guy? Okay. Weird. Is it because he was incorporated vassal? Okay, incorporated vassals are a bit bugged then. I don't mind. More churches. Where's my radical reforms, chat? This is getting a bit ridiculous. Spam radical reforms, Prage in chat. Prayge. We get radical reforms. Zegger, thank you. Are they holding to the gank? I mean, they're winning against Mamluks, losing to Hungary. What did Mamluks make the war goal? Adana? Why don't you just make this? Something's going on there. I'm gonna greed here a little bit. That's gonna help with income because forts become cheaper, like 2 ducats a month, something. And then I think we just keep doing this. I mean, now I think we should get other buildings. Like, well, not even buildings. We should just upgrade trade centers. More upgraded trade centers means more trade power in Novgorod. We stop the leak going into Baltic Sea. Yeah, it's the dang boyars, dude. Alright, dude, I'm doing it. No, I'm just kidding. Not yet. That's it, boyars. I'm modernizing the state. Bit early for that, though. I lied. Okay, you want the real number? Should I tell the truth? To Hungary, the real number of Ottoman's debt? That's not even that much. $2K. NBA 2K All-Stars. 1 in chat if I should tell him the truth, 2 in chat if I should lie. $25 ducats. He'll just ask someone else. Okay, say a number and I'll tell you hot or cold. Warm. Getting colder. Much colder. Much hotter. I feel bad tormenting this guy. If I was in his shoes, I would want to know the real number. To be fair, some people have lied to me too. Greed. More trade centers. Again, we look for highest trade value. What we can do is use the trade value map mode. And then we can compare it to this. Is this U5? Yeah. This is U5. Kind of looks a lot like EU4, chat. We waited 9 years for this. Who's unfreezing? Does anyone know who unfreezing is? Is that a colony?
Who?
Unfreezing?
Oh.
Let me ask these guys. You guys know who unfreezing is? Is that a colony?
Yeah, that's
If you
Kazan.
want to accept him, can you wait? Because I get crude there in like 6 months or like a year.
You get Cruder in 6 months? Is he ready?
Yeah, yeah. He asked, do you want to rehost? You apparently said something about rehosting.
No, I was asking around for game speed, but people say it's alright. Like, we're about to hit 30 years and we've played 2 hours and 15 minutes. So.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty
Cruder
good.
is coming in. Yeah, Cruder coming in a sec.
Let me know when the colony's ready. I'll stay in here.
Urad,
Yeah.
how's the colony looking?
And Cruder already called
It's
it.
about to arrive. Cruder is asking to be dragged here. Apparently he doesn't see this.
Yeah, I see unfreezing Raccoon and Cruder, so I'm waiting for you to finish your colony to accept them.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying he wants to join the Swiss channel. Apparently he doesn't see it. Should be able to drag him here.
Missing a roll?
Okay, he found it.
Oh, I've dragged him, but I'm seeing if he's missing a roll. Missions. Oh, it's only for our people who have the RP roll. That's weird.
Hello.
We're waiting for this guy to get his colony up.
No worries.
Urad, is Kakos gonna be first on your colony, or who is it? Am I the second one?
Cruder is first.
Gruder first, Kakos second, I'm third?
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have three.
Nah, come on, I believe in you. We're building a family.
How close is your colony?
80 settlers.
80 settlers away?
Yeah. So like 4 months maybe. It's up.
Okay. You got it for sure?
Yeah.
Cuba?
Correct.
Alright, end of the month. Fuck. I think we might just rehost. Berg,
Yay.
What?
would you like to host?
Yeah, I could host.
Can you
Okay,
host
take a
Mr.
save.
Berg?
Take a save and host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, was you coming back, Smell?
Yes,
Coming back, he's cooking.
I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna cook with the mega city.
Can I call your phone now, by the way, Alex?
What?
No,
Okay, dude.
he has my phone number.
Why would you do that?
I don't
For
know.
fun.
He FaceTimes me. If I go to Doha, I'm gonna tell
I
his
do not
father.
I do not FaceTime you. But
If I come to
okay.
Doha, I'm gonna tell your father what you are doing.
Ooh, colony in Alaska. I like it, chat. I like it. Broken Arrow specs dropped. Where do I see that? Do you think there'll be a beta before they release? I hope so. I would pre-order if they did that. Is this specs list? Is this what it is? I got this. I got that. I got that. I got that. Oh, that's what you mean by specs. Lol, that makes more sense. Oh, they're giving influencers early access? An influencer? Feeling a little bit of tummy cramps. That can only mean one thing. Oh wow, Coruscant's beating up Hormuz. Look around the world. Shun died to Xi. Manchu hasn't made his move onto China yet. This is Fafi China. It's a mod thing. 3x China provinces. This is literally 3 times the provinces of China and vanilla. And I think like 500 more development or something like that. It's crazy. Is Miwar dead? Seems he might be in a player war. Yeah, he's in a player war against Mughals. But Bengal's helping Miwar. Bahman is one against Vijayanagar, but he doesn't look that strong. Must have been a hard war. Yeah, it's Warlords China. China's hell. It's tough. There's an Inca or Aztec player? No, but they're hard to kill. They keep up in tech and they also get buffs to make them much stronger, so they're actually hard to kill. You like need to commit quite a bit to kill them, and you probably can't kill them until like 1500. All of the natives are like that. Yeah, it's the mod with the commanderies. You have to take specific provinces. That's why this guy didn't take Beijing yet. Because you need like 30k to beat a commandery. I think this is everyone.
I'll just take
We
Hugo.
can go, we can go, we can go. Fourth highest income, chat. What's a commandery? It's a province in China that gives permanent buffs by controlling it. There's like 8 commanderies or 10 commanderies, something like that. And it's a 1 province minor with a bunch of buffs, so it's quite hard to siege, and it has like full buildings and stuff. And like you conquer one and it gives like 5 dev cost, or gives like 10 core cost, or 5 ICA. I forget the bonuses, they might be higher. And then you get a temporary buff for conquering it too. That lasts 10 years. I haven't played in China in a while. It could be different in this mod, but that's how it used to be. Hello?
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 Did you drag me?
No, I didn't bring you here. Someone did.
Oh, okay. Is there something I need to talk to you about?
No, I don't know. Someone just threw you in here.
Okay.
Beautiful Muscovy right now, chat. This is beautiful. We keep up with ideas. Oh, we're so goated. 5 ideas. 4, 5, 4, 9. Oof, Ottomans is gaming. 9 ideas. Probably running like all level 3. Oh, not anymore. Good mana usage. I haven't gotten radical reforms yet. Yeah, I need to build forts. I'm reading so hard on forts. Is Shervan a puppet? Yeah, it's a puppet of Coruscant. Why do I suddenly have an urge to int for Coruscant, dude? It's literally not even worth it. Dagestan? No, we need to take it so we can have all the top MMA fighters in 600 years. Oh, wait, I didn't invoke the rebels yet. Incorporate firm. Now feed the rest of Novgorod to Bulu 0. Click this button, they'll be loyal, I think. Any player wars? Nope. Just pure scaling. I should stop greeting though, and I should start building some forts. Fort there, fort there. Override this vassal. Aid. Manchu OP. The other Chinese should help you. At least one Chinese person should help you. Because if he just runs you down, that's not good news for the other Chinese. That's what's supposed to happen, but I don't know what your diplomatic situation's like there. Good and what happens are two different things, right, chat? They left you? Oh my god. Well, that means either one of two things. Either China's cooked, or they don't think that the Manchu player is that scary. We're doing a hub. We're here. I'm not selling crownlands. I want to stay above 20 crownlands for multiple reasons. We already covered why. Do I get frontiers when I form Russia? Tech 10, admin. So tempting to click that button. Pretty sure if I attack Lithuania, Poland would join. It would be a 1v2. Religious is next. We don't full core now. Need our admin for ideas. I still haven't gotten radical reforms, by the way. 30 years in game. One thing I want to check is when Ivan comes. I think it's like 1480 it can fire. No, 1500. I know where that is. See what this says, King Richie? That's second place. Fortunately, I do not have the title. That belongs to Flory. Back to the... Also go into this map, see where I can do... If I was tryharding now, I would put my capital here. Thoughts, chat? Or greed? The reason why you would move it to here is because it makes a forest, giving us +1 combat terrain on all forests, which is where the majority of our forts are. We were like worried that we were gonna fight Lithuania, right? That's what we would do right now. But he went infrastructure ideas. I don't think he's gonna attack us. Yeah, but that's not like the idea of it, right? The idea of Parabellum is not to 1v1. Remember me and Flory 1v1, best of 5. I won all 3 games, chat. But, you know, his skill set isn't in the 1v1 player war arena. Plus, it's my mod, so I had a big advantage there. But, you know, I need the admin. Yeah, he did the 1 billion manpower. Let's demand this one province from Kitrukin. Kitrukin.
Hello?
Kitrukin. You have a province
Hello?
that belongs to me.
What problem?
Dagestan. That's rightful Muscovy clay.
Oh my god, It's too early for Muscovy to be here. I thought they were.
No, it's not too early for Muscovy to be here.
It's too early. We can't give up Dagestani Shia brothers.
You must give it, so I can have the top MMA fighters soon.
I'm sorry, but we can't.
Is it war that you want?
Yes.
You want war for Dagestan?
Yes, I'm oiled.
You're oiled? I'm oiled.
Are you looking at my nation right now? Can
Are you looking at my nation? Check my nation.
No. Check my nation and look now. Look what I am. See?
Just give it, dude. Just give it.
In charge now. No,
You have to give it now.
No.
You have to.
What do you even want it?
Because it would be nice borders.
This is nice.
I don't think so.
We can talk later again.
I'll remember this.
I will remember it.
But I'll remember it more.
I will remember this entirety of my life.
I'll never forget it.
Same. I just did it, make you my rival. Think about it.
Yeah, you made me a rival?
Yes.
I make you my rival.
And I allied QQ.
You allied QQ because you're a boxer.
No, because I have a mission that gives me 100 mana. I don't know why.
So you're a boxer.
It's Turkey's man. He should have one good game. He's suffering. I saw him. He couldn't even boot up the game.
Is this him right now?
If I just kill him. No, it's
Who's
not.
Lily Larila?
Wait, we didn't get him.
That's Lithuania.
No, he couldn't load in.
Wait, is Turkey's in?
No, it's Napoleon. Sigma
Napoleon.
boy, Sigma boy. I don't want to build more troops in Int for Dagestan, chat. I was bluffing. And Poland's gonna get free Hungary. I'm gonna put tariffs on Persia, chat. That's how I'm gonna get him to give me Dagestan. Spain has 25 war score against Morocco. Where is he? I think I go admin focus again. Was Otto supposed to be dead? No, he got ganked and won. He got ganked by Mamluks in Hungary and won. But now he's being cut off by a Kalunio. I don't know if he's gonna like that. And he only has 7k debt. That's really not that much. Now he's going aristocratic. Infrastructure aristocratic. Aristocratic religious. He's orthodox. Oh my god. Even the game is saying that our people want to int. What is going on, dude? I don't want to int. Aside Hungary, apparently. Discord died. Another hour. The Discord died. Alright, let's finish Muscovy. I'm gonna feed it all to my vassal to save admin. That's kind of messed up. Z perfect. I'm gonna give the land to myself and then give it to my vassal. I don't want to click that yet. Still no radical reforms, by the way. When it comes in, it'll be juicy, though. Where's the radical reforms, chat? Where's my radical reforms? Huh. Poland's allied to all his neighbors. Austria? What is that, dude? He's allied to Lithuania, he's allied to Hungary, he's allied to Austria. Burgundy is Giga. What the heck? Yikma. Yikma's playing Poland. Yeah, Discord crashed. Yeah, it's still crashed for me. I think Discord's back. What made me start hosting my own lobbies? People said I should host my own lobbies. Well, that's not true. Okay, so back when I first started playing EU4 MP, there was 4 big servers, okay? There was 4 big servers. 5 that I played in. And then 1 small server that I played in. So there was Zlevik server. There was MJL. There was Purple Room, Hash MP. Let me write this down. Fog event. Where's my radical reforms? Chat, please write radical reforms praise in chat if I get my radical reforms. So there was Purple Room. Wait, there was Levik server, Hash MP. MJL, Polish server, so when I first started playing EU4MP, there was, one second, let me just make sure. Fine. Negative prestige, but it's fine. Not fine. Might be worth becoming Defender of the Faith. Empowering True Faith provinces. That's pretty big. Okay, so there was Levic server, Hash MP, MJL, Polish server, Purple Room, and small Polish server. Levic server, mods, box, and Polish box. This is how it used to be, okay? I'm not saying that that's how it is now. It's gotten a lot better. Oh yeah, and always there's a world police. So that was the problem I had with Levic server at the time. Also, Levic hosted at the time, which meant, and I was living in Fontana at that time, which meant I didn't have fiber optic internet, and my internet was really bad. Like, if it was a windy day, my internet was bad. That's how it was when I lived in that house. This is back when I was living with my sister, and I didn't really find that enjoyable. I would get flamed, and I would get flamed for lagging, even though it was not really my power, and the mods would box, and the Polish players would box with each other, and then there would always be one guy world policing everyone, whatever he desires, which wasn't really that fun. It's a lot better now, his server, but that's like the problem I had. Hash MP server was owned by Hash Chin. Don't need to say anything else. So there was a whole bunch of drama with this guy. I didn't want to be involved with that. I didn't think it was a good look to play on his server. Sorry. I know there was like a whole thing and whatever, but I don't want to get into it. So that's the reason why I didn't really like playing on Hash MP. I would sub some games. MGL. Polish box. Omega. And they would target me. And when I was new to U4 MP, that was not fun. And they would literally go into their own little server. There was screenshots. I don't have the screenshots anymore. And they would literally, in Polish, be like, I want to gank Habibi and kill him so we can watch him rage. At that time, I would rage more often. It's not like how I am now when I get ganked. I would always get really upset. So that wasn't really that much fun. Polish server, actually better than MGL when it comes to Polish boxing, because everyone was Polish, so not everyone can box, but they spoke Polish. So it wasn't really the best place for me to play. Everyone was speaking Polish. I was welcome there, and the guy that owned the server was a very nice guy. Purple Room, amazing server. Problem? Only plays once a week. It was an amazing server. Great mod. Very close to vanilla. Wasn't too far from vanilla. Was great. Great balance of players. That's where like I became friends with a lot of the guys that I'm friends with now. Like Q and Smeeve and all those other guys. Amazing. But they only played once a week, which was Thursdays. And then there was a small Polish server. 2 good games. Never hosted again. It was like a server with like 20 people, and when you die, you would just go to another place on the world. Which was fun. We played like 2 games on there, but never hosted again, so you can just delete out there. So that was like the choices for the games. And people were like, why don't you host your own games? And at first, my server was just all noobs. All noobs, all noobs. And there was like a couple like really good players. But then QQQ7 started playing on my server. And when QQQ7 starts playing on a server regularly, his group of freaks come. And that brought a lot of good players into the game. And because those good players were playing the game, it made other people get good or they stopped playing. So there was like a lot of people that used to play on my server that don't play anymore. Like Mr. Dino and like Zeta and like Davlan. But the skill level started getting very high in the games, and these guys felt like they were left in the dust. Before, these guys in my games, they would have good games. But then that started happening. And my server at first was a mix of just Zlevic players and people from my community. And it was good. No, the Q Freaks are good. They're my friends now. And I play a lot of video games with them now. And they got me into Company of Heroes too. So that's how my server started forming, and at first the games were scuffed, and we had to do like noob lobbies and like doing coaching. The good players started coaching the bad players, and we started getting high quality games. And that's the birth of Habibi MP. So that's the story behind it. That's why I started. And Purple Room started getting... Geraldo joined the modding team. And the mod started becoming not so good. And it kind of died down. And as Purple Room started dying, Smeeve, a regular, made his own mod. Birth of Gecko. Smeeve quit for a bit, and then he came back and he was just modding. And then Dumb Idiot and him modded a bunch. And we started playing with Smeeve's mod, Gecko. And that brought Smeeve. And that brought all the Gecko freaks, because people started only liking playing Gecko because it was a lot better experience than a lot of the other mods. Smeeve had very good balance ideas. The game was a lot more fun. You'd have way more balanced games. And problem with Gecko is it deleted half the world. Which that like literally killed a lot of the players on my server. And we had the year of Gecko. The year of Gecko. Where I only played Gecko multiplayer. And problem happened. Only same group of 40 players played. Blazing joined in, was one of the early adopters of Habibi MP. He joined around the time that QQQ7 came in. Not everyone enjoyed the Gecko era. Actually, a lot of people did not enjoy the Gecko era. And that's when we noticed like the least amount of signups. Was during the Gecko era. Gecko games were a lot of fun because the game ran fast. Before that, first session, if you went over 30 years, and this time, this was pre-Leviathan DLC, and a little bit post-Leviathan as well. If the game went 30 years on first session, you had a good first session. Is 3-speed normal now? Yes. Now it's expected at least 40 years per session until you reach like mid 1600s. Even like late 1600s. That's the expectation now. And then there was a war, and at this time MGL was still growing, and MGL had its own mod. And then that's when MGL and Gecko were so different from each other. It was like playing two completely different games. And they had like a war. What mod do we use now? It's the flavor of the month. It's flavor of the month. We play the new Gecko variants that Smeeve doesn't make. Or we play, you know, there's so many Gecko variants. There's Kylex mod, there's Duxa's mod, there's Yakneg's mod, which is not supported anymore. And then there's Lemege's Noir. If you want a close to vanilla experience, which I kind of enjoy now, I enjoy playing close to vanilla mods nowadays. I don't like mods that change too much. And I've said that, like, there's some mods that change so much. Oh my god, that's an ugly border. That's an ugly border. That's such an ugly border. And yes, then MGL and Gecko. MGL had banner mercs, teleporters, weird New World, OP African nations, OP Asian nations, and then you had Gecko, which had Gecko mercs, old mercs, Europe focus. Basically, if you're playing in Europe, you have a very fun game. If you play outside of Europe, it's kind of boring. That was how Gecko was. But you just play in Europe and you have a good time. Yeah, there was a teleporters age where it had Enbenar teleporters from Europe to Americas. They got rid of that eventually. You can see there's big like variations. MGL had banner mercs, Gecko had old mercs. MGL had OP Africans and OP Asian nations. Gecko was Europe focused. New World was like you would have like Asians colonizing in like 1400s. Meanwhile, Gecko, Western Americas deleted. And on MGL, some nations, you have to int max loans in some situations. It's like you have to kill this guy or you just can't keep up with people. You have to kill him. On Gecko, inting max loans is bad. It was bad. So it was great, like, because like you don't need to win every war. And actually committing super hard for every war was bad. And then as MGL started losing popularity, more mods started trying to become like Gecko, because Gecko became like the standard, even though Hot Join didn't work for like a year and a half. It became like the standard. And this is also around the time MGL died, kind of. Not MGL, Purple Room died fully, stopped hosting. Dave, the guy from... the guy that did the Purple Room just like disappeared, started doing his own thing, started playing RuneScape all the time in League of Legends. I'm pretty sure people still use the Purple Room server. They just like use it for like not EU4 things. And then HashMP also died at around this time. Foffy stopped modding. Foffy was the main modder for HashMP. And they couldn't get like good games going. So around that time that died, so the only two big servers that outside of content creators were Gecko and MGL. And the thing with Gecko is that you could get like purged if you played a certain way. So like in MGL, you go in there, people are inting in session 1, speed 2 wars, weird diplomacy, Polish box, all the stuff. And then on Gecko MP, if you just look at Smeeve, the guy that ran Gecko MP wrong, he would just ban you from the server. And he would do these weird like purges where he would like invite a bunch of people into the server. They would do a game and then half of the server would get purged. Fueli's not. Why would Fueli get banned? What's wrong with Fueli? And then the Smeeve, the guy that ran Gecko, would go on like a vacation, and then he would come back and he would like implement where he was on a vacation into his mod. Like he went into a vacation to Spain, and then suddenly he like revamped Spain, and then he went to like a vacation on Morocco, and then completely revamped Morocco. It was like he was traveling to those places to get inspiration. Good stuff. Good stuff. You already have a discounted advisor ready. No, I don't. Okay. So when I get radical reforms, I have a discounted advisor ready. I'm doing a controversial thing and waiting for like an OP ruler to click Golden Age Economic, which we have a scripted OP ruler starting 1500, Ivan the Terrible. So what we should start doing once we reach 1500 is just stack all our points. So as soon as we get Ivan, we economic golden era. I'm greeting. I mean, Lithuania greeted too. It's not like a crazy thing that I greeted. Keep building churches. I think I finished religious ideas before I take next admin tech. Yeah, that's why I'm not fighting. I took defensive ideas. We're a defensive player here. You guys wanted Muscovy. I think it's proper to just sit and build. I have a 71-year-old ruler. Wild. Why not selling titles? I'm going for higher Crownland. Actually, I should seize. I'm playing for Crownland. So I can keep my taxes up and keep these big vassals loyal. Well, Astracon main. But yeah, I'm going for high Crownland. Also to make modernization super easy. Will you ever play Indonesia region? I played Indonesian region a bunch about like 2-3 years ago, and I said never again. Indonesia region's so annoying to play. It's like playing anywhere like where it's like you have to do a 1v1 naval war early on. It's not fun. It's not fun. You lose one naval battle and it's just you sitting on your island while he sieges your other islands. It's not fun. And not only that, there's like 100 cultures and tags in Indonesia for some reason. So you deal with rebels on islands until like late 1500s. So you have to go running around with your transports, dealing with the rebels.
Hey Habibi, having fun up north.
Hey, Lemon Tree.
Brazil is mighty.
I'm having fun up north. Broken China, maybe. Broken China goes like 2 ways every single game. Either everyone expands really fast and it doesn't matter, or one guy expands really fast, gets coalition by AI, dies, and then there's like a void and whoever's next to that player becomes OP. Then if you're like Chi, you have to deal with Manchu, and if Manchu gets too strong, you have to like fight together against Manchu, but not really. And like kind of like backstab each other, and I don't know. My last experiences in China were not that fun. Will you rehost an OPM server or like an OPM game? We've done OPM games in the past. We've done a couple. They're all right. The QI nation has the best ideas and the best commanderies and perm buffs. But you have to get to that point. I can be bribed, chat. Just FYI, I can be bribed to play a Chinese nation. Or Indonesian nation. I can be bribed. That's why I'm playing Muscovy right now. Sloba gifted 20 subs and said, please play Muscovy. And I said, okay, say less. Now we're playing Muscovy. I don't mind. Support the streamer, I'll support you back, dude. I'll play what you want. Chi. More churches. Give me some good airs. Hello?
Yo, hi, this is the player who died on Majapahit and left. Did I just get Habibi listed?
I don't know. Lawrence probably Habibi listed you. I don't know. Ask him. I didn't do anything.
Thanks.
I've been streaming the whole time. You ever played Thailand? Oh yeah, I played Thailand once. I'll be honest, chat. It is called Europa Universalis. Oh, I've answered this question before. I've answered this question before, Taelung. I would go to the rise of time period. I would go would be the beginning of rise of Islam. Like the last 5 years of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's life. Maybe like the last 10 years. That's literally my older brother. He only plays Brandenburg. If he plays the EU4, it's Brandenburg. And if it's not Brandenburg, it's a nation that forms Prussia, like Teutonic Order. Or like, I saw him playing Wolgast once. Remember you playing Naples? All Italians kind of play the same. Like I said, chat. No, it's not a weaker Provence. Maybe in single player. But we're talking about multiplayer. Like I said, I can be bribed. Big dono, big gifted subs. I'll do whatever you want. Big patron. I've literally done that in the past. You can say whatever you like, but like, yeah, dude. If you support me monetarily, like, I'll do what you want for what nation to play in multiplayer. Has he played Teutons in the Horde? No, he hasn't. Oh, how does it play out in multiplayer? Well, Italy is unique in multiplayer. I've played like every slot. I don't think there's one slot I haven't played. I've played Lubeck, I've played Denmark, I've played Sweden, I've played Norway, I've played England, I've played Burgundy, I've played Holland, I've played France, I've played Castile, I've played Portugal. Aragon never gets slotted. I've played Milan, I've played Genoa, I've played Venice, I've played Naples like a while ago. I've played Morocco, I've played Tunis, I've played Mamluks, I've played Ottomans, I've played Aquilino, I've played Persia region, I've played Ethiopia, I played... One region I haven't played is Sokoto, Mali, like Sokoto. Hasn't interested me. I've played Batua, I've played Congo, I've played Afghanistan, I've played Uzbek, I've played Transoxiana, I've played Delhi, I've played Mewar, I've played Bengal, I've played Vijayanagar, I've played Bahmanas. Actually, multiplayer, I've never played Bahmanas. I've played Siam. I've played Khmer. I've played Malacca. I've played Brunei. I've played Majapahit. I've played Chinese warlords. I've played in different variations of Chinese warlords. I've played Ming. I've played Jinzhou. I've played Japan. Kamakachka and multiplayer is so cope, dude. I'm gonna literally be sitting here doing nothing for like 3 sessions, and even after those 3 sessions, I'm not gonna be relevant. I've never played Maya. I haven't played in this region, but we don't usually play with that region. Maybe in the next RP game, I can play a native. Jinzhou. I don't know, bro. Sorry, Chinese people in chat. I've played Lithuania, I've played Poland, I've played Hungary, I've played Austria, I've played Hesse, I've played Switzerland, I've played Brandenburg. I've played everything, dude. So at this point, it's like, you know, whatever I feel like. Unless, like I said, I've been bribed. Then I'll play what you liked. Mazab, it's basically just Tunis. Mazab is just Tunis. It's a French meme. Mazab, ha 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 ha. What are my favorite tags? Right now, I don't really have any favorites, but it used to be Poland and Portugal. And like Netherlands. Right now, I don't really have any favorites. I'll play anything. Oh, I've played Rassids. I've played Hormuz. I've played Oda. I was literally my last Japan run was Oda. I played Shimazu. I mean, playing nations like tribes, Oman, stuff like that, like other people have to play weird stuff too, or you're just kind of useless. It's not single player, guys. Ever played Tibet? Again, same thing with what I just said with Oman. It's like you play these weird tags. Everyone else should be playing like semi-weird tags. Like when I played Hissen Kaifa. Like we didn't have an Ottomans player when I played Hissen Kaifa. right? Nepal, same thing. Same thing. It's if you really want to play Nepal, just play Bengal and culture convert. It's all right. Nepal's all right. It's not that strong. It used to be like one of the best tags in India, but that's before you like a bunch of Indian tags got reworked. But it's not even that worth anymore. Especially in mods. Maybe in vanilla you can argue about it, but it's just like you get like a not so good mission tree when you form Nepal. So you're kind of banking that you had a good one before. About to get some missionary strength. Nice. Convert faster. Again, same thing with Bosnia. Like if you play in a normal game, you play Bosnia, you just die. And Vassal Swarm is not that good in multiplayer. It can be good in like the first 100 years of the game, and then it falls off super hard. Unless you're talking about single player runs, but I don't really play single player EU4, and I have like, I've said this, I have zero interest to play single player EU4, like literally zero. Then you gotta get players to play a Vassal Swarm, dude. Easier said than done, chat. I love the enthusiasm, chat. I'm not trying to like make you guys feel bad for your suggestions. I love the enthusiasm, but just recognize that I would like if I like put player vassals, right? I would have to break my own rules or make a lobby with special rules just so I could make that happen. Which I could, but how likely is that lobby going to get rehosted? You have to remember, with EU4 multiplayer, we need to make more multiplayer like some toots. Flory has finally been convinced to go back to it for the money. I mean, Flory plays multiplayer games. You don't know that? He literally played in like a couple of my games. He just doesn't like streaming it. He doesn't like streaming multiplayer games. Did you know that, chat? I bet you didn't know that. I mean, some of you guys know that if you watch my stream on the regular. Need to make more YouTube content. Sure. If I didn't have to work. Right now, my schedule looks like this. I wake up about 5 a.m. I do work until about 10 a.m. Then, depending on the day, depending on my deadlines, after stream, I turn off stream. If I have a stream, I stream. If I have something after, I get off and I complete my work for the day after stream. If I don't stream, usually on those days I work, or it's Friday. Friday is like my day off. And then when and if I don't have like a deadline or work to do, I usually just keep stream going. And then by the time I turn off stream, it's like 4 p.m. and I'm like pooped. Thing is, when you wake up at like 4 or 5 a.m. like I do, it's like when it reaches like 6 p.m. you can't like I don't have any capacity to 6 p.m. 1800. I don't like have any mental capacity to do anything else. I've tried editors. I haven't had good success with editors. The problem is my content, like recently I've like done like playthrough videos or like storytelling videos. I would need an editor that watches my streams. And finding an editor that has time to watch streams, edit videos, and then do it for not the best pay because I can't pay that good, it's like very impossible. It's like not possible. How does he do in MP? Pretty good. He's not like an outstanding player in MP, but he's pretty good. He holds his weight, you know. In the last game we played, he was pretty strong. Players like to gank him. I think that's part of the reason why he doesn't like streaming or telling people that he's playing, because people like to gank him. So people can be like, I beat Flory Worry. Or something. I don't know why they gank him. But that's my schedule, chat. And like I said, there's a chance that by the summer comes, I'm just gone, dude. He beat Q. That's true. He did beat Q. But yeah, that's something I've been telling you guys. By the summer, there's a chance that I won't have enough time to even stream, let alone YouTube videos. So I'll be gone, and that's it. You guys won't see me ever again. Maybe an occasional stream here and there, maybe once a week. And that's it. End of Habibi era. I'm turned 29 this summer, guys. I have a pregnant wife with twins. And I have a 6-year-old stepdaughter. And like, as I have more familial responsibilities, justifying streaming to my wife is becoming impossible. And it's also becoming like, not something that I want to keep doing, you know? Like, I'd much rather spend time with my kids. If it comes down to spending time with my kids or streaming EU4MP, it's gonna be spending time with my kids. But I'm saying it's maybe. It's maybe that the streams will be gone. Let's see how it goes. My wife wants me to try like making full-time YouTube content again and see how it goes before the babies come. Just one more time. Because she says that she doesn't want me to like resent her or resent my kids because I was stopped being able to do something that I used to really enjoy because of her or because of the kids. And I told her it's not like that, you know, like it's like, oh, radical reforms. My wife is a very thoughtful person, and she's like, you know, I don't want you to resent me. I don't want you to resent the kids. Yeah, when I stream, it's just me playing the game and talking to you guys, you know? When I edit videos, I usually do something like this. I'll show you guys. So I cut up footage every time I stream. This is because I was editing a video earlier today that I've been working on. Like, I work like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. But basically, I cut up the footage of the campaign starting from... we are playing as Venice.
1444 to whenever the game ends. I cut it up into pieces. Then I make a timeline with the different things that happen in the game. Not a script, because script doesn't really work for me. Just basically I'll have like points and I'll just talk. Because when I have a script, it sounds like I'm a robot. It doesn't sound good. And then I make it like a thing like this. And then I cut it down and I start editing the video. So it's not like, it's like actually like kind of like proper work, you know? When I stream video games, it's just me playing video games. What would be the ideal income? I mean, household income for us to be like comfortable living would be like 6K a month. No, like 5K after taxes. That would be like fine, but like ideally it would be like 6K after taxes. If I make videos all the time, it really varies from month to month, depending on YouTube ad revenue, depending on sponsorship deals. The problem is the variance. Like when I was doing full time, there'd be months I make like 4K after taxes. There'd be months where I make 3K after taxes. There'd be like 1 month a year where a bunch of ad deals will line up. Very good ad revenue, usually around December, usually around November, December, where I could make like 6 to 8K a month just from making YouTube videos and Twitch. But then there's months like February where I make like 2K a month. Plus, like, I don't know. There's like times where like I get like 600 subs on Twitch a month, and there's times where I get like 180 subs a month on Twitch. I'm still debating whether I want to try one more time, one more go at it. That's like posting like at least 2 times a week, streaming at least 40 hours a week of EU4 content. Not necessarily EU4 content, but just streaming like more than 100 average viewers a stream, preferably like 200 average viewers. And yeah. Yes, I do. That's what I was just talking about. That's why there's no YouTube videos. And it's like when I was making like that much money off YouTube, it was like maybe 60 to 80 hours a week. It would be like closer to like 70 hours, because it would be like 40 hours a week streaming, and then it would be like 20 to 30 hours a week editing. When EU5 gets released, that's something else. Maybe, you know, be more like a hobby. I don't know. Like I said, my wife wants me to give it one more shot. And, you know, I think I will do that before the twins are born. Like, just give one more go, see how much we make. Yeah, so that was like my weekly schedule. So it was like 30 to 40 hours a week streaming, like content that actually gets views, not like content that I do for fun, like Stellaris, like EU4 multiplayer, EU4 single player, whatever. And then on top of that, oh, that's really lucky. That's really lucky. My guy died and I got a 5-for-5. It might be worth now to save points. I'm gonna start saving points. Now I just don't click any buttons. I just save points. Is the issue also the streaming schedule? I mean, the thing is, if you're making EU4 MP content, you have to be playing EU4 MP games. And like I said, I have no interest in playing EU4 single player. I've tried recently, zero interest. I don't know what it is. It's just like I can't get myself to play like more than like 80 years. In game. It's like I really enjoy EU4, which is why I keep playing it. I keep streaming it. Yeah, I know, Noobzybot, but like that's how it is with like a bunch of the other big YouTubers like Lath and Ludi. And no offense to both of them. Both of them are great guys. And when I went to Spain, I met up with both. But like that doesn't interest me. That doesn't interest me. And the thing with me, and you know, you can say whatever that is, I don't don't enjoy doing things unless like I really like want to do it. You know what I mean, chat? And I know that's like what like the guys that have been seeing a lot of good success, and good for them, mashallah. Like Lath, it's like they just like show an opener and they go, whoa, it's so crazy, and then that's the video, right? For me in California, it's fine. Like right, it's actually kind of perfect right now, EU4 MP, which is why I've been able to play. But like I was saying, my work schedule, my work day usually starts around, I usually wake up around 4-5 a.m. I like wake up around 4-5 a.m. and then I work until my stepdaughter wakes up around 8:30. get her breakfast. My wife makes her breakfast most of the days, though, I'll be honest. Get her ready for school. My wife takes her to school, and then she goes to school on the weekdays. She goes to school from 9:50 to 2:15 because she's in a kindergarten, and the kindergarten program where we live is like that. And there was no spots in like the extra school, and I kind of don't want her to do extra school. She did extra school, and when we lived in a different town, and when I asked her what they did, it's like they would watch movies, play and take naps. That's literally all they did. And she would always come home and she'd be like, oh, I don't want to do extra school. I don't want to extra do school. But since it's like government grant program, she has to stay there until at least 4 or they kick her out of the program. But next year she goes to 1st grade, so she'll have a more normal 8 to 2:30 school schedule. But yeah, so like my day starts around 4, and I usually wind down around dinner time, which is around like 6:37. Eat dinner. That's it. Day's done. So it works out because it's like 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. That's when the popular EU4 MP time is. Okay, I'm gonna write January 1496 end. Don't spend points, Habibi. Don't spend points. I know I'm really tempted to, but don't. Don't spend points. Don't spend points. How long is this? 25 years? How far ahead of time is this? He does 1. Zlevik does 1 MP a week max. 1. And then some single player. And even now he's doing 0. And when Parabellum was going on, he was doing 0 MPs a week. He did like 2 sometimes, but if he's doing 2 MPs a week, he's not playing any single player. That's 8 hours. Zlevik has a full-time job, yeah. My current work is like deadline and project based or assignment based. So it like depends on deadlines, whether it's like full-time or not full-time. Which is why sometimes you'll see me I'm on more or I have more free time. And sometimes I have like no free time. I'll play like 2 MPs a week and that's it. Exactly. I'm like, I'm thinking about that. Like, this is something that me and my wife have been talking about, you know, trying just making content full time one more time before the twins come, see how it goes. I don't think editor is for me. For my content, for it to have an editor, I would need an editor that watches the streams. That way it's much easier for him to do the videos. So he doesn't have to just sit there and watch footage before, or not even watch the full stream, just like a little bit. Plus, Project Caesar is coming out soon. I mean, we don't know when it's coming out, but the way that they're talking in the dev diaries, it feels like it's like a year from now we will have Project Caesar. I think on the next tech we did take that. Okay, stack points, golden era economic. Yeah. I don't think so, Galaxy Blaze. I don't think so. There's multiple reasons why I don't think so. There's multiple reasons why I don't think Project Caesar is going to be dog when it comes out. First of all, it's been in development for 5 years. That's like confirmed. It's been in development for 5 years. And if it releases in a year, that's 6 years development cycle, which is more than the other Paradox games that released, like Victoria 3. and Imperator to Rome, games like that. Secondly, I know some of the people that work on Project Caesar, and a lot of them come from the EU4 modding community, and they're very passionate. And I don't know them on like a personal basis, but I've met them, and I knew some of them before they worked for Paradox. And oh, I wasn't supposed to spend mana. Okay, we just wait. Next tech, we save mana. I forgot. It's okay. Ivan could be late 1500s. That would suck. What do we have? 545? Breed. Breed is good. And from the way that Johan's talking about the game, about how they don't want to... anything that's in EU4, they want it to be in Project Caesar, or anything that they had before, they wanted to have in Project Caesar. Also the fact that, you know, they're considering multiplayer in Project Caesar. It's not like completely neglected or an afterthought. Every time I read the dev diaries, I read good things. And it's just reading, so we don't really know until we get the game, right? Shorts don't make money, dude, but they do bring traction sometimes, but not really. I already know what brings a lot of views, dude. Banger multiplayer videos, top tier editing. Those are like 60k plus views on the the ones that are really good, not drawn out, good editing. That's like 60k views per video. And then Boyar's military service, by the way. And put this one. This one, if you make your leader a general, depending on his military skill, you get infantry combat ability, or his skill as a general. Can you get Ivan without the Rurikovics? Yes. Yes, you can. We can pull it up. Make sure. No, I can't! Okay. I can still get the Rurikovics. I can still get the Rurikovics. I just don't... I keep deleting heirs and make this guy a general. On heir's death and Muscovites. I need to get rid of royal marriage. This guy's a Rurikovic, this guy's a Rurikovic. Where's the other royal marriage? Oh no. Sorry, Perm. Yeah, I can get the Rurikovic still. I just need to not get an heir. How much infantry combat ability gives? 2? Good. Yeah, I can still get the Rurikovic dynasty. No biggie. When this guy dies, we get a Rurikovic. Yeah. They both have regency councils. That's funny. This is a regency for this guy, and this is a regency for this guy. That's so funny. What's the event give? It gives you Ivan, a 656. Thing you asked, bro. Saved my life. Bukhara not colonizing? No. Alright, I need to build up an army real quick. No. The reason manufacturers are more valuable because they create more goods. Manufacturer gives 1 goods in vanilla. It's nerfed in the mod. So that means that since it's giving goods, it not only affects production efficiency, also increases the trade value. Yeah, trade value.
Hello.
Hello?
The Mughals joined war that started in 90s, the 1490, and it's now 1495, like the end of it. And they started the war in the like.
Doesn't it say the date?
First? No, it doesn't. It says just the year.
We use the year because we no way to confirm.
Yeah, so like he can do this in 95 or 96, like.
95.
I mean,
January
okay, so
96
95...
you can't join.
Okay.
Oh, it does say the date on the peace deal interface. It says the day it started.
In the peace deal interface? Oh yeah, November. Oh, so anyway, it's 1 month.
Yeah.
Could do this.
You can, yeah. Thank you, Bertus. So right now what I'm doing is I'm making my army really big. So when people click on my nation, they get scared and they don't think they can just attack me. About to be end of session. This is the end of session tactic. About to finish ideas too. I'm ahead of Lithuania. Ahead of Sweden too. 644, dude. I mean, do we need Ivan? This next one, we go for Rurkovic. It's very easy. As long as we keep this guy alive, we can get Rurkovic back on. I can get him as long as before 1600. I can get him. So I'll just keep these two, and I think we save up for a Golden Era Economic. The thing is, because Golden Age is split up between economic and military, so basically economic gives you the power costs and goods produced. Military gives you morale of armies. Because it's split up, you what you want to do is you want to use this kind of early to scale. We could keep greeting, but I don't think it's a good idea. We also have this, which can give us 10 idea cost, 10 tech cost. Let's take a quick look at the save. Well behind compared to others in income. Nice little build up. I also stopped really min-maxing last like hour. When's next MP? What day is it today? Saturday I have a Vic 3. When's next new MP? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna play, chat, in the next MP. Yeah, I stack Miltech, build army to force limit before session ends. Classic. Classic maneuver. Is he colonizing? He is. He is Omega on Persia. It's offensive religious give. Morale damage. He probably has barrackses. Yeah. Guy also probably has barrackses. Yeah. How about this guy? No barrackses. Also me, no barrackses. Oh, Bukhara has barrackses. Remember, chat. Most people clicked economic golden era already. This guy didn't. This guy did. This guy didn't. This guy did. This is about to end. 1507. This one ends in 1 year. This guy's ends in 3 years. This guy's ends in 2 years. So I fell behind in scaling because everyone's on their economic golden era. It means they have 10 dev cost. Our giga scaling, we're gonna even scale even harder next session, especially since in 3 techs. Boom. It's a cursed looking Persia, Russia. I mean, by this point I want this guy integrated though, so I can start doing this in its court. Dang, Russia's powerful. What policies do I get? I get cost of advisor, attrition for enemies, fort defense, shock damage received. But it's more culture converting. So if you have this, dip, admin. By the way, just to show you guys something, kill. Wait. I do this. Oh wait, this guy needs to be older. How old is he? 12? Date 1500 11. AI. Wait, what? Oh, because it's no longer the other lady. I have to do the royal marriage again. What? Can I never get the Reykjavik dynasty again? Does that mean I can't get Peter the Great? Oh, I can still get Peter the Great. How about Catherine? Russia has 3 scripted monarchs? What the heck? 1 for each century. Wow, that's really short mean time. Wait, how can I get the Reykjavik dynasty though? This is a Reykjavik here. Why is that not working? Okay, I royal marry you. You need them to ask for the royal marriage. Really? Okay. Yeah, I lost the Reykjaviks. I had a 70-year-old ruler with a 40-year-old heir. 70-year-old ruler died. Immediately got a 40-year-old ruler, died immediately. So I lost Reykjaviks, which means I can't get Ivan. And I didn't realize the Reykjavik is a requirement. The other 2, there's no requirement like that. Whoa, I didn't realize the requirement for Catherine is you have a bad ruler. I didn't know that. Yeah, I guess you're right, chat. It's not the end of the world that we lost the Reykjavik dynasty. We have a good ruler, decent heir. The question is, when do I pop this? No, it didn't work. 644, 545, 644. It's not bad. I just don't know why it doesn't work. You need him to be free. Not worth. It's okay. We won't get Ivan, but we'll get Peter and we'll get Catherine. England's broken in vanilla, yeah. But you need player subjects, or it's all right. Okay, well, here, let's try one more time. Okay, so then debug mode, tag BLO. Mikhail Reykjavik. Purge is broken in vanilla too, yep. I mean, it's broken in not vanilla too. It needs to be independent. It needs to be independent. What? We figured it out. You can't take the dynasty of your vassal. It needs to be independent. Okay, one other test. One last test. One last test. What if he's an incorporated vassal? I don't think that would work, but maybe it does because incorporated vassal is not a vanilla thing, so maybe it will bug out. I think in vanilla it's very hard to kill England. There's no straight. All right. Break royal ties. Bug mode. Below. It doesn't work. Yeah. You need to release them. Oh. How do I make sure he has higher prestige than me? How is that possible? I don't think that's possible. Nope. Nope. He's much higher prestige. Yeah. There you go. He has no trade centers. And next idea group is dip. Could be worth. I think it might be worth. We release, we get his dynasty, and then we make claims on states. And he's won war. Yeah. It's worth. Yeah, it's worth. It's worth. What you do, since Ivan's until 1600, what you do is since Ivan is until 1600, what we do to make sure that he keeps his dynasties, we don't give him royal marriages, okay? I mean, I can give myself Reykjavik with an edit. I could just give myself Reykjavik with an edit. I could just do this. All right, one test. There's one way to make sure this works. Yeah, it worked. I mean, chat, if you don't tell anyone, I won't tell anyone. That's the save file now. Is that cheating, chat? It was really unlucky. The guy was 72, became my ruler. I got the guy for 1 month and then he immediately died. And I lost Reykjaviks like that. I'm allowed to do it. I'll do it for you.